So, runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 1. This one smacked out to left center. Snags it on the run. Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Konai hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Softly hit to third, and that's just foul. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies.
The third baseman, number 17.
That one the other way. Lopez throws to first, and that is the third. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. And he is thrown. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies.
1 ball, no strikes.
In the dirt. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. And it's an RBI single. It's Ryan Weathers will get back to work. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Around first, digging for 2. And he's into second with nobody out. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Now the third baseman.
Now batting, number 27.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
They say you win. 2 out, space is empty.
0-2 is the count.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
See if you can
1
go
ball, 2
upstairs
strikes
a
to
little
count.
bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit in the air out to center field. Mullins makes. Gibson back to work. Inside.
plate, ball 1.
And that is ball 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Diving, makes the grab. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. Way
Count 1-0.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Henderson tosses to first. Now 2 away. Selby back to work. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Well, clearly he was ready.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
That one's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
One ball.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Next pitch is outside. Slice to right. Cowser makes the grab, and there's one down. So 2 down. Now the third baseman.
Number 27.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Gloves it on the dive. Gathers and throws. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. Into center and a base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. That's the inning. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. Inning over. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Can't glove it cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. So 2 down. Now the third baseman. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Gibson back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. To the right side, Mountcastle. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Adios, pelota. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Makes the catch for the out. So 2 down. Now the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hey! 0-1.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the last half of the third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score. One down. In now for the Reds. Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. Terang slings to first in time. One down. Jim Edmonds now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Out towards left center. 2 away now. One down. And now the first baseman, Jim Edmonds. Strike 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if
0-1.
you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings and chases a low one
No
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. He's in there. So the go-ahead run. In scoring position, and next will be the cleanup hitter. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. Here's the third baseman.
The third baseman, number 27.
No, that's high.
Pitch is in there. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
That one
2-1.
missed. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see.
Now this is through for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it.
That misses the zone. 1-0. In the air, center field, Isbell. Sizing this one up. Brings it in, and the inning is...
No.
Well,
ball.
these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Out to center. Isbell settles under it. Makes the grab, one down. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. He's safe. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's downstairs and outside. Caught him looking for the K. 1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman. On the ground to short, Witt. Yeah, they get the out. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And here comes Alec Boehm. Cueto back to work. Top of the zone for a called strike. Ball. Fought off foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Next to hit, Chase Utley. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Righty delivers.
That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard. And a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the fourth. Now. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Jimmy Rollins stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, just missed. Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Raul Ibanez. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's outside. Ball.
That one finds the zone. 1-2.
1-2.
That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball
2-2.
up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 out, space is empty.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. From Oracle Park. First pitch moments away. On the hill here today, Logan Webb. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that one sliced foul. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a big sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
In the dirt, it's 2-2. He goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Johnny Bench in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Late swing fouled off. Webb checks on first. Junior back on a dive. Junior off of first with 2 away. That's off the mark. 1-2 the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one off the mark. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to first, and foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man.
And now this is down for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the.
And next is the designated hitter, Barry Larkin.
Number 73.
And that one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco. And pitching here today, Max Scherzer.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
To the right side, Lux. In plenty of time to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Elliot Ramos. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Sanders on the move towards the line. Makes the grab. Nice play after the. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Camilo Doval.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now Jerry Hairston Jr. dribbled up the third baseline, and that's foul. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski has this one sized up. 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Batting in, the left fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Hot shot to third. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Down and away for ball 1. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 3. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Next pitch is outside. Good job to fight that one off. Scherzer deals. Got him. 1 gone here. Willie Adames stands in. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one hit to first. And that quickly 2 away. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now pitching. Jimmy Garcia.
So here's Wade now. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Hayden Birdsong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That's a strike. 0-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
So digging in, Reggie Sanders. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ball 1.
Up and in, and it's 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the top of the wall. The throw in. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second. 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Next one just misses. And it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering misses down and away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs. New pitcher on now, Sean Jelly.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And there's a foul ball. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Out to short. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Squeezes it, one up, one down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
And a sweeper misses for a ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. One down, runner at first. And here is Matt Chapman. Oh, for Jeff Hoffman comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First pitch misses.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And no one can get there. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. First and second, one out. Lee, the next to hit. In there at the knees, and that's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
Flores, the lead runner at second. Chapman over at first with one away. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out. Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. 2 on, 2 outs. And it's strike 2.
Count.
This could end it. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's San Francisco and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
No, inside.
Ripped to short. Gets it to first.
He's out.
One out in the top of the first. Reggie Sanders will hit next.
The right fielder, number 16, Reggie Sanders.
In there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Marte, there's one, and that's two. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That's outside, and it's 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Man, he really
2 strikes.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
Mad Max notches the K. This is Corbin Carroll. That's a slider for a strike.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Out to short, finds its way through, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That clips the corner. Strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm. Arm on the mound to start the second. Shelby Miller. Now the catcher up to hit. Johnny Bench. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Line drive, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And now Barry Larkin. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Bench the runner at third. Lux at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one outside. Now 1-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So up next, Jerry Hairston Jr. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Roll to short, could be two. He comes home with it. On the nailer, they get two.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get two and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out, but they look like...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away. And here is Spencer Steer. Making a move at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Reese Hines.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's to third. Zips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Reese Hines, he's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Here's Josh Naylor. Max Scherzer goes to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Ball one there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fastball for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. So here's Scherzer. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now up next for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Del Castillo measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Griffey in pursuit. And that will end the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kyle Nelson. De La Cruz leading things off. Often takes a strike. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy settles underneath it, and there's one down. And now Reggie Sanders, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That one
One ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first.
Got it.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno.
Now,
And a pitch.
yeah.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting ninth.
Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. That misses. 1-0. The other way. Fair ball. Throws to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I'll tell you. When you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
McCarthy in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's in there, 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
So much rides on each and every at bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great.
Coming to you live. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Roki Sasaki.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
And that misses. 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Ozzie Smith digs in now. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Reaching down and makes the grab. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Line drive. Throw on to Freeman, and they get Musial for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one for strike one.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
That one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him. Now 1 away. Now it's the second baseman. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Nola fires. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mookie to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses. 2-0. And a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
That misses. 3-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and Betts is gone. And the Dodgers are set. Back here in L.A. now, Mark McGwire. Sasaki back to work. That misses, and that's ball one. On the ground. Freeman over to first in time. One out in the second. So digging in, J.J. Weatherholt. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Wilson Contreras now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Will Smith to the plate. Right through there for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
That one missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Max Muncy at the dish. Fastball is outside.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees. This to third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Lake Trinan. Larry Walker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one away. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. Base hit center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now here is Jim Edmonds. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1's the count.
Beltran leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Look out!
Back at him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's the third baseman.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
That one the other way. One at second. He's out. On to Freeman. Double play. Set for the bottom of the third. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Now pitching, Jordan Romano.
Upstairs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting it, the center fielder,
Tommy Edman at the plate. Inside, just missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one finds the corner, and the count even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. The pitch. That one to first, Freeman. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Grounded out his first time up. And a big swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. The other way. Oh, he can't hang on. The run scores from third, and it's 1-0. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. 2 outs, runner on first. Here's Contreras now. And that one fouled off. Step off throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Weather hold. The runner at first with 2 gone. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 4th, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Matt Strom comes on trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the tying run at second. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and 1 away. Here's the second baseman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's the strike. Trying to bunt his way on. Tosses to first. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. If that was his job, he got it done.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that is the ball game. 1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Live from Gene Autry. All right, ready to go here. Now it's going to be number 27. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Neto sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. Ozzie Smith now at the plate.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe. What I just saw. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Next to hit, Mark McGuire.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here, Mason Wynn. Step off, throw to first. Wynn back in on a dive. Weatherholt measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting fifth in today's lineup. Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Tag, safe, stolen base. D'Arnaud too late with a throw.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
That one ripped, and foul ball.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right, you've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Swing and a ground ball. Shanuel takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. So coming into the game now on defense, Brendan Donovan. He takes over as the new first baseman back here at Angel Stadium. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. There's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Right side. Walker settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Mike Trout. Hit hard on the ground to short. Smith over to first in time. And that is the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Brock Burke.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to the left. Boots it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So up next, Larry Walker. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Adele moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Now pitching, Jordan Romano.
Swing and a hard hit ball. Fair ball down the first baseline. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing. Wing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Nope. Taylor Ward up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-2. That's a little bit low. Got him swinging. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Fastball for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And misses inside. Calabrese over at second, 1 down. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Ben Joyce.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And it's fouled away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now the third baseman, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Up the middle. It's through for a hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. And a sac bunt here. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Here's the left fielder, Stan Musial. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2. Neto for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brendan Donovan. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Bachman checks over to first, and he's back. That one is absolutely belted. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So 2 away with nobody on. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 out, space is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Back in Anaheim as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
So they turn to their closer, Matt Strom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's Joe Adell. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Angels with only 1 out left. So 2 down now, and here is Luis Rengifo. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more.
Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Here's the third baseman, number 27. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Hank Thompson digging in now. Thompson lifts one in the air. Right field and deep. Hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
He's safe.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Willie Mays digging in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing, and he popped it up. Smith under it. Brings it in. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one is absolutely belted. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Obi Milner.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now here is Willie McCovey. There's a swing and a drive. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Bottom of the first, at the plate, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Foul ball there. Semien hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. Right side, hard hit. On to first, and Semien is out. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
What a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Here comes Corey Seager.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And a strike in there.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Stays alive. That misses, and that is ball 1.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Sean Armstrong. Willie Adames stands in. And a foul ball. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
So now here's the DH, Bryce Eldridge. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground, could be two. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Nice grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Young.
Now pitching. Logan Webb.
Going one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Kyle Higashioka getting ready to hit. There's a strike. On the ground, and that one handled. Sends it across to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Josh Smith now at the plate. And he steps off. And that's in there at the knees. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And he chases. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Cole Winn. Now the third baseman. Fly ball down the line. Garcia heads after it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he beats him to first. He's safe. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, and it hit him.
I got him.
Now here is Willie McCovey. That one drilled left field, and foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. In the air to left center. Langford on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And it's fouled away. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's Kevin Pillar. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The Rangers down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of
You